We saw that there was inequity in the society. Inequity meaning that a certain section of the society got a benefit and another section of the society didn't get the benefit, even though they may be more deserving or in a situation that would require the benefit. And as government, you have to be careful when you make policy that your policy does not distort equity. So there are many policies that are going to be proposed in an election. Oh, we're going to give 500,000 to pay down on house. We're going to give land title free. We're going to do this, all kinds of things. But there is no assessment on how that will redistribute equity in the society. Meaning, how will it make one group of people better off whilst making another group worse off? When you're making policy, you want to make everybody better off. That's what you want to do, number one. Or if you can't do that, you have to make at least one person better off and nobody else worse off. That is the minimum definition of progress and fairness in welfare distribution. So when we are thinking about the urban bus system, we recognize that we would be making people who live in urban areas better off because they are going to get access to better buses, they have access to better fares through subsidy, more reliability and more comfort. While persons who live in rural areas, especially kids, would not get the same access, and indeed they have to pay more. And so developing the rural school bus system will rebalance the equity in the society by ensuring that urban commuters, particularly our children, will get the same equitable access, comfort, convenience, and affordability as everyone else in the society. And that's why this is so important. There are other modalities to do it. You could easily, which we do, give a grant or we could subsidize, but those require a certain level of management and control to ensure that the intended target actually gets the benefit.
Hello guys and happy weekends from the Black Beauty TV. Welcome back to another video. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for your love. Thank you for everything. Someone said I should just, I'm not getting used to you saying my fellow Jamaicans. Okay, let me put it that way. This way. My fellow Jamaicans without citizenship. Welcome back to the banger of the Black Beauty TV. Welcome. Shower, JLP shower. Even the PNP, they are beginning to shower. Because you know what? Whether you want to like it or not, green is power. Green is life. So people are telling me, oh, why are you campaigning for this wicked party? I love the wicked party because I am seeing what the wicked party is doing. I am seeing what the Jamaican... Hey guys, some people even say that I'm looking like Juliet Holdes. Is it true? I don't know. Anyway, she's a beautiful woman and I don't think I don't look like her. Welcome back. Kindly subscribe to the channel, and as we move with our campaign, some people even say that, oh, you have to go on TikTok, you have to go on Facebook. Guys, I have Facebook, but I don't know if I'll be posting Jamaica. Maybe I should be posting my Jamaican videos on Facebook. So you know what? Go and search the Black Beauty TV because maybe I might be posting this video, or who knows, I'll be posting my Jamaican short videos on YouTube. Just check for the Black Beauty TV. I'm also on TikTok, so you can check TikTok. Anyway, guys, that video I just played, I want us to explain and see what our Prime Minister, yes, our Prime Minister, because when we have a good leader, even in one country, is for everybody, because he's doing humanitarian work where he is. So now, guys, good policy must uplift without creating new unfairness. Good policy, good example. This is what our brother is teaching us, Andrew Holness. Good policy must uplift without creating new unfairness. Do you know the meaning of what he's saying? For you to create that good and perfect policy, you have to be fair in whatsoever you are doing. You cannot keep making the rich rich and begin to keep the poor and making the poor to remain poor. If you watch that his clip very well, that is what he's telling you guys. He's telling you to show kindness to humanity. You have to be, in fact, you have to have that empathy, sympathy, not only on the rich, because we know there are some people that love only rich people. There are some people that doesn't even consider the poor people. The poor people suffer much. You cannot claim that you love the poor people, but in the other hand, you are showing unfairness. You don't help them. You go back and help the rich. You cannot go to only communities as a prime minister. You can't just go to communities in Jamaica that are developed. You also have to consider the communities that still need help. That is what our prime minister is telling us today. Too often, benefits are given to one group while others, just as deserving, are left behind. That is not equity. That is not equity. Guys, do you realize it? Andrew Holness, in fact, God bless you. I don't care what anybody want to tell me. Why are you campaigning for this guy? He is going to win in September, whether you like it or not, because the reality and the fact, the truth is bitter. You understand? You cannot often benefit, you cannot take the benefits only to one group. The benefits shouldn't go to one group. It should be shared in all groups. If you want to develop Jamaica, you don't just stay in one place and develop Jamaica. You have to extend it to every parish. Because every citizen, everybody is important. I like this guy very well. When we invest in transportation, we are not just buying buses. We are correcting an imbalance. We are correcting an imbalance. When we are investing in transportation, we are not just buying buses. We are correcting an imbalance. It's trying to balance things. They are trying to balance something. They are not just buying buses for buying buses' sake. That is what he is trying to tell us. For years, urban commuters have had more access, more subsidized, more reliability. Meanwhile, many children in the rural areas still struggle to get to school affordably and safely. You understand? For so many years, the people in the urban area, they were enjoying everything, balancing lives. Everything was moving, while those guys, children, were not able, maybe in the rural areas, were not able to have that access. Now, as a leader of a country, that is why he's telling us, when you are doing something, you should not be fair. You should also think about the people in the rural area. Don't only think about the ones in the urban area. You understand how the thing go? That is what this our prime minister is saying. Fairness in everything is politics. You don't need to, like, okay, these people, they are rich, you are enriching them, while the poor continue to suffer. And that is why he said that they have been creating, that buying these school buses is not just buying buses, it's not politics, or buying other buses to take people to work. It is not just by buying buses, but they are trying to balance what has not been balanced for years. They are trying to put a smile for these people that have not enjoyed this transportation system. They want to balance it because it has been an imbalance. It has been an injustice for them not having access to those things. So he decided, we also want to put this, we want to be fair. Not only to people here in the urban area, we also have to think about the people in the rural area. That is what he's talking about, the imbalancing. But some people are still against it because they refuse to understand or see sense, because they believe deep within them that the poor should continue to suffer while the rich continue to enjoy life. Who wants that? Me as human who have conscience, I am an unjust person. I am a just person. I hate injustice. You understand? And that is why when I see Jamaican Prime Minister try to balance this thing in Jamaica, try to look into the poor people in Jamaica, is something very good, and it's something for everybody to be happy about. It is something for you to give this guy the chance. At least I told you guys that half bread is better than none, and in fact, half Jesus, or no, I don't want to compare this one with God. Half angel is better than the devil. For you to get the whole devil, it's better for you to get half devil, half angel. Somebody that will chop and will not chop alone. Somebody that will chop and is chopping, eating, but at the same time thinking about his own children. That is what we want. That is why you see us, we are putting effort in this Jamaica. Let me see what he said again. So he went, this is what he said again. That is why building out a rural school bus system is so important. It brings balance. It ensures that no matter where you live, you have access to the same comfort, the same convenience, and the same opportunity. Guys, who is hating this guy? Who is that evil spirit that is hating this, our Prime Minister? Should I read it for you guys to understand? Do you want me to read it again? Guys, it's gingering my body. That is why building out a rural school bus system is so important. It brings balance. It balances everything. That even if you are living in a rural area, you are not left behind. Even if you are living in a bad area, you know that you still have access to go out. You understand what the meaning of this is? It brings balance. It ensures that no matter where you live, you have access to the same comfort. You have access to that same comfort for people living in the urban area. Whether nowhere you are living, you know that you have that same access to the same comfort, the same convenience. Are you understanding? Not inconvenience that you are having just because you are living in a rural area. It's like that also everywhere in a civilized world. No matter, even now in Germany where I'm speaking with you guys, is a small area, but I have access to all the comfort, all the convenience things, buses, train that takes me to the big cities. That is what your Prime Minister is trying to balance in Jamaica. You understand? It ensures that no matter where you live, you have access to that same opportunity, that same convenience, and that same opportunity. Yes, this is not just buses. It is about fairness. Hey, Andrew Holness. In fact, I love you. You are the best. You are the best of the best. We want you as Prime Minister of Jamaica. Hey, see how PNP are busy me in their spirit. Some people are already saying this wicked woman. Oh, they are busy me in my spirit, in their spirit, because I am saying the real thing. I am saying it the way it is. It is not all about buying buses, but about fairness. And as a government, we have a duty to make sure that the people who need it more are not left behind. As a government, as JLP, as the green, we have to carry this green. We have to take this green all over the world. We are not the world, but all over the communities, the parishes in Jamaica. You understand? It is about balance, fairness. It is about, we have to be fair. And as a government, we have a duty to make sure that the people who live in the rural areas, who need those buses, Because people in the urban, you are not even in need of these buses. Like people in the rural area, they need it more. And to balance this problem, it is only fairness that is going to balance it for us. Let us watch the buses. Let us watch and listen to what the Prime Minister. Guys, do you know something? I saw the new buses they brought. We call it in Africa tier leather. You know, when they brought the school buses, every PNP, everybody was making out their old buses. Now they brought new buses, tier leather, piam, piam, piam. We didn't hear anything. Let me show you guys. In fact, I know you people have seen it too, but let us play these buses and then we come and close our video. We the green people, we don't give people wahala. You know wahala problem. We love our Jamaicans, so we love our people. We don't want injustice. We want fairness. Justice must prevail. Up, shower to our Prime Minister. Hey, Andrew Holness, look at me, oh. I can't wait to come and celebrate in September your win. As a JLP member, I will in fact, let me start preparing money to buy beautiful clothes that I will wear on that occasion. You understand how the thing go? Anyway, guys, please kindly like the video and let us go and watch our Prime Minister.
Here is a Golden Dragon diesel coach bus, which is basically for premium service and also for excursions. You know that the churches and schools and every day there are demands for buses for events. So these will be dedicated for specific services and also for excursions and also for premium routes that will go around Jamaica with minimum stops. So you'll be able to get on and get off in short order in terms of rather than having to go and take more than one UTC bus to get to a particular location. So Kingston Negril, Kingston Montego Bay, Kingston Port Antonio, Kingston Algiers, Kingston Mandeville, these will be buses that will be routed there as a premium service.
So the government of Jamaica is strategically building out a very robust public transportation system, not just for urban Jamaica, Kingston and the Kingston metropolitan area, but for all Jamaica. The objective is to connect all urban centers in Jamaica, urban centers in rural areas, to the KMA area. And over time, the routes will be established and you will have a reliable, you will have convenient and dependable public transportation right across Jamaica. Outside of that, we are very much concerned how public transportation influences antisocial behavior. It is an area of our society that needs to be properly studied, but we know that because of the nature of our public transportation, the crowded nature, the unregulated nature, that oftentimes there is violence on the bus. There is lewd behavior. There is antisocial behavior. And so what we're trying to do is to introduce a certain public order in public transportation. And that is particularly the case for the school bus system that we are putting in place. That is going to be the training ground of our future citizens as to how they should conduct themselves in public spaces and in public transportation. The benefit of that is incalculable, and that cannot be achieved easily by, let us say, private operation. In my estimation, easier to start with a public system, and then as you build out the platform, private providers can then become a part of the platform. So the intention of the government is to build out the core, set the standards, ensure that it is policed, and then it can be franchised to private operators in the future. But right now, in the embryonic stage, we are focusing on building out that public infrastructure. So in general, this is all good for the country, in my opinion. Jamaica is better off for having these investments in public transportation.
So guys, that is our Jamaican video for the day. Thank you so much, guys. I love you. Whether you are a PNP member, JLP member, I don't hate you. PNP members, I don't hate you guys. It's just that I am a JLP member. I love green so much, and I have a lot of green dresses. You understand? And I like, most importantly, I like what the Prime Minister of Jamaica is doing for Jamaica. You understand? So don't take me like I don't like you guys. PNP, please. I am your sister. I am your sister. I am your sister from Africa. I don't hate you guys. So have a wonderful weekend. Share the video if you can share. And thank you so much for your love and kindness. Bye-bye.